Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, Mystical Mediumship. I thought it would be enjoyable for all of you to see what to expect from the lunar eclipse that's happening on Saturday, the 28th of October. I was going to say September. I don't know why. So maybe next year, September 20th is going to be important for some of you. I don't know. So I'm going to, I've already done a pre-shuffle, and I'm going to draw 5 cards, and it will tell us what to expect. And again, I use the cards and read the energy, as all of you know. Because each card, if you just look at them, well, yeah, this just means working together, teamwork, building. But if there's no energy with it, that doesn't tell you much, right? So you have to read the energy off the card. That's what 3 of Pentacles basically means. So I'm going to look at the energy of the cards and read the energy and see what it says. I'm gonna look at what's gonna be the most important event from the lunar eclipse, kind of like over a 30-day period, because I feel like from the lunar eclipse, some things will happen for some of you. You may be getting gifts. It's gonna be the ending of a big cycle. Since we had a solar eclipse that opened it. So I think it'll open up new abilities for some of you. Some of you were already had gotten some, but I think some of you have raised your vibration more. So other gifts could be coming in, new abundance, new awareness, career opportunities, I don't know. So we're looking at it from the perspective of like a 30-day snapshot from this lunar eclipse. So this one's actually not a timeless reading. This one really is 30 days from I would say now, or about the 28th of September, the 28th of October. 20th of September is going to be important for somebody around here. You guys, y'all have to let me know who it is. But the 28th of October till the 28th of November. So this reading really is specific. We're really looking at the next 30 days. So the first card, Spirit Guides, I'll let you know. There's 5 cards I'll pull. I'll let you know what each one means after I pull it. Oh, we already got 2. Perfect. With the Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. And then I have 3 more to go. So Spirit Guides, God, Source. What is the one that prevents? Okay, 2 more. Wow, they come out again. I don't know if you guys saw the other video where 2s were important, but it was 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There was a video where 2s were really significant. Okay, we just need 1 more card, and this will tell us everything we need to know. So the Knight of Wands and the 10 of Wands came out. Are you kidding me? Okay, 2 flipped again. Take that one first. Okay. So I'm going to set these aside in case we want to use them and answer or look for any other kind of question in between. So the first thing we want to understand, or the first thing I'm looking at over the lunar eclipse and over these next 30 days for the collective, and remember, this is a reading that is based on energy and may not resonate with all of you. So if it doesn't work for you, leave it. It's not going to be for all of you. Maybe only some of this works for you. So if it doesn't work, don't try to make it work for you. It's not yours. When you try to read for a large group of people, not everything can be for everyone. So I don't want you to try to take something and make it fit when it's not your story, because that's just not right. So the first thing we're going to do is look at what's the most important event that you're first going to be dealing with. And the Queen of Cups came up, and that always makes me think of love and abundance. Sorry, someone's trying to send me something when you have your phone on silence. And it blocks everything on your phone. So it's kind of annoying. So I apologize about that. It blocks everything that you're trying to do. So we're going to look at what's the most important event that's going to happen. The real reason that it's actually happening. So it's kind of funny because they came out together. So the most important event that's going to happen to you over these next 30 days from the lunar eclipse, and the reason that it's happening, it's kind of funny how these things came out in twos, because you got the Queen of Cups, and she's all about emotion. She's and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about male or being female. The gender's irrelevant, really. But it's about love. And being in your emotion. It's that divine masculine, that divine feminine that we talked about. Maybe that was on Patreon. So we both had divine masculine and divine feminine within us. So you have to be both receptive, and which is being more in your divine feminine. Maybe I need to do a talk on that. So I'll make sure I do that next or tomorrow. But it's being open to your emotions and feeling, and receiving, like receiving a gift, receiving your family, welcoming them. This being feminine, and then masculine is taking charge, setting goals, being assertive, being leader. Sometimes that's more being in your masculine energy. So it doesn't matter if I'm talking to a man or a woman. The gender on the card's irrelevant. It's the energy. So it means you're more in your loving energy. You're being open to love, or being open to love and being receptive to receiving love from someone also. And then it gets funny because it came out as a 2, which is also a divine number and a synchronicity. And usually it has to do with spirituality, or it can also have to do with partnership. But the reason this is happening came out with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune always makes me think of like divine timing, or source, or the universe, or whatever you may have manifested or been calling in through that like law of attraction, right? You're vibrating at a frequency high enough now for whatever you want. So there may be some kind of gift, or spiritual gift you've been wanting, or that new job you've been trying to obtain, that new promotion at work. You have been trying to work extra hours and extra hard, and manifesting it, and it's really spinning that wheel. That divine timing is bringing it in during these next 30 days. And so these came out together. So that means you're open and being receptive to it. And it's divine timing. It's finally your turn for the job opportunity, or the love opportunity, or the opportunity to get the pay raise, or to travel somewhere. Whatever it is that you are wanting, or trying to obtain. And then the next one is like the obstacle that's going to prevent you from moving forward, like what's going to kind of stand in your way. And it's funny because these also came out in two. So it's the obstacle that's going to stand in your way, and then what you have to overcome in order to do that. So it's funny because this again was another divine number, 22. And then of course you could you could be 4, right? And 4 is also another divine number. So there's a lot of synchronicities here. So maybe I'll talk about synchronicities next. I don't know if I just said that or not. No, that was the divine masculine feminine. But they're both wands, right? So you have the Knight of Wands and then the 10 of Wands. So what's going to be your obstacle is the Knight of Wands, which is fire. It makes you always think of fire, right? That it's passion. It's like Aries, such, and if it's zodiac signs, it's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So it's passion. It's in and out energy, right? So like here today, gone tomorrow kind of thing. You know, it's like how you strike a match and it's gone, or a really beautiful firework and it's gone. It's that kind of thing, in and out. That's what I'm getting. In and out, I'm gone. Oh wow, the firework was cool, but that's your obstacle. So it might be, yeah, for a lot of you, I'm getting this as a work thing. I'm not getting, it's not, it definitely hasn't, I'm not feeling love. I'm feeling this is actually work related. And that's why I really feel, you know, usually we think of like the King and Queen of Cups about love, and that's why I was describing it as love, but I'm really feeling like you've been patiently waiting for this opportunity at work. And you've done your time. You've worked so hard. You've done everything right, and you are in that receptive mode. If it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but you're in that energy of, I've done everything right. I've been polite. I'm respectful to my boss. Yes, sir. Whatever you need, sir. Like that kind of energy is more what I'm getting from the Queen of Cups. Is that respectfulness that you would show someone more your senior. Not that I'm not getting love, like this is a love thing for most of you. I mean, this is really a work related thing. And so it's like finally your time at work and you're finally getting that like promotion, but then somebody's coming in there to try to like get in the way. Like they're announcing like there's a new job opportunity at work for people only internally within the company or something like that, or only within your division, and you have to apply, and someone else who might even have more experience than you is like, well, I'm gonna apply because you know I'm better. That kind of energy, I'm getting that kind of energy, like, well, I know it all and I'm better and I've been here longer and they know me, kind of gets in there to try to, or they get in there to try to like be friendly with your boss. So you are all of a sudden in this energy. This is the 10 of Wands is oh my gosh, like the weight of the world's on my shoulders. Now you're like really stressed out because you just felt like you had this. Like they opened it up for you. It's only going to be posted for like whatever the requirements are at HR and wherever you work. It might be 5 days, it might be a week, it might be a 2-week time period they have to post it, but you really felt like the job was written for you for your promotion kind of thing. But now you're stressed out over this time period because whoever this is also applying and talking it up at work and stuff, and it is stressing you out more because you're really nervous that this is not going to be, they're going to get the job. That's what it really feels like. This doesn't feel like anything to do with love. It really feels like, I mean, take it how it resonates. You can look at it, I can read these two as a love thing, But I really feel like it's more of a work situation than anything. And I'll always tell you if I feel like it's love or work or like a family dispute, but it feels like a work situation. And then if you can figure out that all you have to do is just let it go and give it back to the universe, just drop stress. Like, the sky doesn't have to carry these wands, right? So if you, during the next 30 days, if you can understand that you were right over here, this was divine timing, that this was for you, your boss approached you, or there was a conversation had, and that's how you know about this job that's come about, that all of this really was intended for you, right? Then let it all go. Get the weight of the world off of your shoulders. Don't stress anymore. Go back to how you were before and stop carrying all of that stress and burden, because you don't have to. And you can drop it all and just leave it and go back to your meditation that you practice, or your manifestations, or your list of gratitude, and go back to living the way you did previously before this other person showed up and claimed that they were taking this job. Because if you know the job's meant for you, the job's already meant for you, and no one's gonna take the job from you. This other person is just being annoying. So just ignore that energy that is in and out. They're already the annoying person at work anyway, and you know that. I mean, I'm annoyed by their energy, actually. I find them kind of irritating. They have that really kind of irritable energy that no one really wants to be around. That energy, everyone's like, oh, here they come again, kind of thing. So I think if you can understand that, you can kind of calm yourself down and then call back in what's already intended for you during this next 30 days, because that's what the lunar eclipse is bringing in for you, because it's what you've been asking for. And then this last card is what you're supposed to have learned about yourself and over this time period. And it's the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, I notice he's smiling. I never noticed that before. But he is the one who, sorry, I was seeing a whole bunch of things at once, and I was like, whoa, those are too many people's, that's too many people's readings, so I can't go back and tell a story, 3 different stories or 4 different stories when we're sticking with one storyline. Is too much. I just was waiting to hear the storyline related to the one with the work, because that was the strongest storyline I was hearing, because then I was getting several. But he is the one that represents money and financial abundance and your worth, your value, security. So, and it's kind of funny if you think about it, because if we're talking about you being one person, right? The cards are laid out with a queen and a king. Yes, and we're, so it's usually, we say the divine counterparts are, if it's the king and queen of cups or the king and queen of pentacles, but it doesn't matter. I'm looking at it as you've integrated your lesson is also learning how to integrate your divine masculine and divine feminine energy too, is what I'm seeing here. Because I'm also seeing that here you're very vibrationally high with your throat chakra, and usually that's more truly where women usually are when they're vibrationally high. Women are usually they ascend faster than their male counterparts, so their upper chakras are usually activated faster than their male counterparts. And the throat chakra is blue, and then the divine masculine is over here with the sun, which makes me think sun shining down again, like Leo. It's the only card that's got the yellow behind it. Everyone else has blue. So again, it makes me think the sun's shining behind you. So if the sun is behind you, that means everything works out, because the sun's the best card in the whole deck. It's like the you win card, if you will, in tarot. But it also makes me think of the solar plexus, which is right in here. And with the solar plexus, that's really more divine masculine energy. I mean women too, but that's kind of where the two will meet. So you're like, that's the higher vibrational divine masculine energy, like where just the independent masculine will be before he starts to ascend into his higher level. So it makes me see that you are also integrating, or you have integrated both of these into yourself. That you are both a divine masculine and divine feminine within yourself. You've integrated both into yourself. But the sun is shining down, which is kind of fun to see at the end of your reading, knowing we're having an eclipse on the 28th of October, not September. So we're actually having an eclipse. So it's kind of like, if you're able to really not worry about this other energy that's going to be a little pesky and try to throw you off, and you can see the lesson for what it is, that it's that polarity, right? It's neither good nor bad. It is what it is. And to just kind of let things be and go back to the law of attraction and manifestation, and just calling things in that are in your best interest and what's best for you. You'll end up where you're supposed to be, with the sun shining on you through the Wheel of Fortune and bringing in everything that you wanted for your career and what you're looking for. That's what the energies feel like. Sometimes if I touch the cards, I can feel more. I don't move them around for them to like look a certain way. I touch them for the energy too. But that's really what it feels like. This is definitely the strongest out of everything. Is definitely a career opportunities for most of you, is how I'm seeing it. If it isn't career, then it's big improvements within your home environment, meaning moving homes, home improvement, it's remodeling, it's something within the home then. But I don't see any kind of love. It's something with self. It's all with yourself. But it's really, I really see it with your career opportunity that's before you, that you're getting from the solar eclipse. There's a big opportunity there. But if it's something within the home and you're like moving homes or selling homes or you're remodeling, this energy is either there's difficulty then with the contract or trying to close on your house or the house you're buying or selling your house, or contractors like with the remodeling. There's like that pesky energy with like, oh, it's taking forever, or they painted the living room the wrong color. We told them, I don't know, gray, and they painted it, you know, the exact color shade gray, and we don't know how it ended up red, kind of thing, you know. So it's that kind of thing, and it's just, they gotta fix it. Just let it all go. You'll have to take care of it, get back into your own centered place, and they have to cover that cost, not you. You gave them all the right information. You're not paying for it. But if you're in the right energy, you can handle it the right way. Otherwise, it won't be handled the right way. But that's the other thing I also am getting, because I can see the castle back here. Oh, ironically, look, it's red. I just gave an example of red, but he's actually covered in red now that I'm thinking about it. So, yeah. So the red is, and the pesky energy's got red hair. So yeah, careful if they're painting, unless you really want red. I mean, we know I like the color red. You see me with red lipstick, but red's a great color. I'm just saying, you want to make sure if somebody's like doing something inside your house, it's exactly what you want. Because I think that's what that energy will be inside your home. That's what I'm feeling like. You know, you're waiting on something and it's the wrong thing, that kind of thing. But that's like a side storyline. The real one's the one inside the home. I mean, the work. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, I hope that helped. Let me know. I'll do one on what divine masculine and divine feminine is. I'll do one on synchronicities. One of my little chats after a meditation. So hopefully that'll be helpful. And thank you for subscribing and liking and being a part of the channel. It's so nice to have a nice community. And you can always join me on Patreon for additional readings and extended readings. And there I also will do free giveaways for private readings as well. And there's a link below for Patreon and for my website for types of readings that you're interested in. Thank you for your time. Your time is invaluable, so I appreciate it. You spending some of it with me. So much gratitude. Have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much. Bye.